What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, I gotta say I'm extremely thankful because the other day I was playing Battlefield 1 on my live stream. If you guys want to check that out, the link to that stuff is down in the description. And I got tons and tons and tons of backup footage of this game. So I simply do not have to worry about recording Battlefield 2042 if you guys do not mind. If it really matters that much to you guys, then let me know down in the comment section if you prefer Battlefield 2042 gameplay over the commentaries for this game, or if you don't mind having a little switch up here. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel and this is one of your very first videos, to keep you up to date here, my past few videos that I put out have been about Battlefield 2042 and how EA is going to be bringing in a free-to-play method into this game because of how poorly the sales were for the overall title. So a lot of rumors have been bouncing around about the full game being free, or, Hazard Zone going free to play, this, that. But the other day, Tom Henderson, a very reliable leaker and a very good news source now, put together a video talking about how it's just not logical from a business viewpoint to, make anything besides Portal free to play. All-Out Warfare would be pretty much the core game itself, and if you make the core game free after only a few months, the core, audience and the people who are playing the game are going to be pissed off that they spent $60+ and got ripped off at that point. And Hazard Zone has no selling factor. Nobody's going to play Hazard Zone and say, wow, this is awesome, oh, this is so cool, let's go buy Battlefield 2042. Nobody's going to think that when they play Hazard Zone. So, realistically, it's going to be either, Battlefield on mobile, but they did say they want to make their sales for Battlefield 2042, so the best option for them would be Portal. And again, I have absolutely nothing wrong with this, because as a fan of the concept of Portal, I want this game mode to specifically succeed, and in my eyes, the only way this mode will actually prosper and be anything at this moment is if they separate it and make it free. Because Battlefield 2042, let's all be honest here, is not getting fixed anytime soon. So in order for this game mode to actually be semi-decent, they gotta make it free and separate from the whole overall experience. But in today's video, I'd like to go over what I personally think DICE has to do to make sure Portal is overall a great experience, because they can make it free to play right now and it's going to be absolutely no different. It's still going to be just as bad. So there are some innovations they have to, change with the game mode to make it more playable and consumer friendly. Now, really quickly, I want to get this out of the way because it's not really the main point of the commentary here, but I do want to say it anyways. I think we can all agree that there's still a big issue with Portal, and that is just the overall performance of it, along with, Battlefield 2042 as well. In order for it to be successful, they just need to polish it off. No, it's as simple as that. If they polish it off and make it more playable and, more enjoyable, then I think a lot of people will continuously return to this game mode. But with that aside, let's get to what I really think we should do to make sure this game mode actually prospers. Portal is supposed to be a hub for hardcore Battlefield fans. I mean, let's be honest here. When they said they're making Portal, they said it's a love letter to the old school Battlefield fans. So honestly, this game mode's supposed to be for all the core OGs, the people who have been supporting this franchise for ages. This is supposed to be something that we are all supposed to really enjoy. We're supposed to be digging in, making game modes, making concepts, designing new game types, messing around with the game, and just creating new experiences for everybody to enjoy. They showcased us being able to even go into the code of the actual game itself and mess around with whatever we want. They showcased off multiple different game modes, survival type game modes, extremely action-packed horde style game modes. They showcased all these insane things. And then the game comes out and you go to the server browser for Portal, and all you see is zombie lobbies, or just simply XP farm lobbies. That's all you find when you go into Portal. You don't find any creativity. You don't find the fun and awesome ideas, the, quirky things that people could come up with. You don't. Guess who's making those game modes? DICE! DICE are the only people right now putting in actual game modes into the game, which is supposed to be what the community should be doing. The whole advertisement point of this mode is that the community will have full access to all of these different old school titles that they have implemented into Portal, and we can just, go at it. Just like Forge and Halo, or whatever the game mode is in Doom, where you can customize your own maps and game modes as well. That's what we all thought it was going to be, because guess what? That's how they advertised it. And with all honesty, this game mode can still get there. I 110% can see the community really coming together and making amazing creative modes and content in Portal. It just needs a little tweaking. And I think the first thing they need to go into and work on right now, and this is the main thing as well, is the server browser for Portal. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you complain all the time that there's no server browser in All Out Warfare, but there's a server browser in Portal and you're mad about it? What? Yeah, I understand where you guys are coming from, but with all honesty, the server browser that is currently in Portal should be in All Out Warfare. That exact browser should be in All Out Warfare, allowing you to see the map rotation, the tiny tweaks that they made to the actual game itself, and then, pick the best ping, the player count, and all that stuff. That's what should be in All Out Warfare. Portal, it just doesn't work. It's not supposed to be in there because Portal isn't about finding the best ping or what server has the most players or what has the best map rotation. That's not what Portal is all about. Portal is about the creativity of your community. Making custom game modes, new maps if you would even allow us to mess around with those assets like they do in Halo. I'm assuming they want to do that in Battlefield, but I mean, shoot, if they allowed us, that would be even better. But instead of being able to cycle through all the pings and the players and all that stuff, you should be able to cycle through the most popular game modes or the worst game modes. Pick out the game modes that have the most likes. Maybe have a front page section where you advertise and you showcase some of the most popular game modes every single week that the community is coming up with. That is what Portal should be. Like I said, it's a hub for Battlefield players to connect and enjoy the games together. It's not supposed to be your secondary option because you can't find good connection in All Out Warfare, so you go to Portal instead to find a good connection lobby because that's the only way to do so. And it also shouldn't be a way for players to just host their own all-out warfare lobbies, They should keep that all in the all-out warfare section. If you want to rent a server or if they just want to give out servers, then by all means. But you shouldn't have to go to Portal to make your own server for all-out warfare. Again, Portal should be for creative new game modes, new takes on the game, new map designs or layouts. That's what it's all about, not so I can play all-out warfare for a second time. If EA DICE decide to make this server browser change, or maybe it's not a server browser change, maybe it's a UI change, whatever it is, if they make this change and transition for Portal to go from, being what it is now to, just finding connection in lobbies with most players to something where you're looking for new game types or game modes or creative and fun things to sit back and casually play with your friends, I think that will drastically change and help the future of this game. In my personal opinion, this is why games like Doom or Halo can live on for so long, because the community has access to their game to add in content when the developers don't do so. And in my opinion, that's one of the main reasons why I think Halo Infinite is flopping so much right now, because one, it has no content in the game to begin with. It might be really good, it's fun, it's really enjoyable, it actually performs good, unlike Vanguard and Battlefield 2042. But there's nothing to play. There's 3 or 4, I think it's 4 4v4 maps and stuff like that. It's nothing to really explore. If Forge was in Halo Infinite, though, then we wouldn't have an issue. The community would be able to come up with fun and creative ideas and new concepts to keep us interested until the official developers had more time to add more content into the game. And like I said, with some type of like system that allows the community to vote on who has the best designs, who has the best layouts, who has the best game modes, that will really incentivize people to grind out these game modes and keep adding in new custom takes into Portal. You gotta trust me on this one. There are tons of people out there who really thrive and grind to, get a lot of likes or feedback on their creations that they put in these games. Just like how I grind out YouTube content, people will gladly grind out Battlefield stuff, especially if the community likes it and continues to show really good feedback. Not only would this open so many doors for the developers at DICE to add in more content into Portal, but it will also open up the doors for a lot of content creators to expand on their creativity. There will be tons of people out there who will love watching very experienced coders and people dive deep into, developing these modes and these things that they make in Battlefield. People would eat that stuff up. It's a win-win for everybody. It really truly is a win-win for everybody if DICE goes ahead and makes these changes. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor and go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Do you guys agree with me with the server browser changes and adding in the, Portal server browser to All Out Warfare and completely revamping the whole style of Portal to incentivize people to actually make game modes and grind out for top pages and, front pages and stuff like that, to have their game modes shown to more people and become more popular? I don't know. Like I said, I'll leave it up to you guys to discuss down in the comment section. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, if you hated it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with this to do so. I have Twitter and Discord. Both those in the down description. And also want to catch me live streams of video games I do over on Twitch. Link that's in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.